Hey guys, Emmanuel here, and in this video we're talking about why you spent a whole bunch of money on your website, but you're not generating any leads. This is an extremely common question I get asked pretty often, and I want to, set the record straight about it. Today we're going to talk about the 3 reasons why your website is not generating an ROI, but we're also going to talk about how to fix it. It's a common fallacy. If you build it, they will come. A lot of people think that, just building a website, whether it be their first or their fifth, will automatically generate them new business, which is completely incorrect. There's also a really common occurrence where you're getting a lot of traffic to your website, but you're just not generating any new business. To be honest, you're just not setting yourself up for success. Having a website and building a website and launching a website does not automatically equate to you getting brand new business. So in this video, we're gonna break down the 3 reasons why you as a real estate agent are not generating any new business through your website. Probably the biggest reason why you're not generating any new leads is my reason number 1, which is traffic. So I like to use the analogy of a brick and mortar store. Let's say, for example, you build this beautiful store at a wonderful location, but no one's walking through the door. Well, truth be told, if you're not promoting your new location, no one's gonna visit it. And the same thing applies for your website. If you're not marketing it, you're not gonna generate any traffic. That will, in turn, generate to new business. You as an agent, the same way you market your brand should be the same way you market your website. The same way that you approach your clients and you provide value to them should be almost mirrored to the way that you're providing value to people that visit your website. Your website needs to be working for you even when you're not. So that includes when you're sleeping. You're gonna wanna put marketing initiatives in place to drive traffic to your website and provide value so that people will want to learn a lot more about you and want to award you with their business. And my last note to talk about traffic is to make sure that you're measuring all the time. Google Analytics is a free tool. It's very easy to install into your website. And at the end of the day, you always want to be measuring. You want to make sure that you see growth day over day, week over week, month over month, year over year. Item number 2 to the reason why your website is not generating any leads is because essentially marketing. I've heard it time and again. You're spending money on your website and marketing on paid ads, but it's not generating any leads. But truth be told, it's a common problem. Oftentimes it boils down to 2 reasons. So reason number 1 could be that your ad budget is too low. I'll use the example of, let's say you want to allocate $100 towards Facebook ads, and you're wondering why you're not generating any leads. Well, come to find out, any person that knows online marketing can identify how much a competitor is spending, and let's say for example, they're spending $1,000 a month. Chances are the reason why you're not getting the leads you want or the traffic you want is because your budget's getting depleted too quickly. It's always smart to identify what the customers are paying and then build your budget around that. Reason number 2 could quite honestly be, and to speak candidly, your ads are garbage, they're trash, they're basura. And I only say this to try to help you improve. And I've seen this time and again. My Facebook feed is filled with a whole bunch of ads for different things, but all of them are pretty generic. My eye isn't attracted to any of them, so I have no real urge to click on them. So if you're gonna throw up an ad with just you promoting yourself as a realtor, or you're just gonna throw up an ad for a new house or something like that, chances are you're not gonna get the click. This is where your creativity really has to shine. You think of something funny or whimsical, you need to really stand out on that Facebook feed. By the way, here's a helpful hint. Ads that have video tend to perform better in the real estate industry. Also, don't be afraid to mix up traditional marketing along with online marketing. Here's a great idea. Why don't you send out a direct marketing postcard campaign to a farm area? And in that campaign, say that you're giving away something of value. I don't know, maybe like an Amazon Alexa or a Google Home. And if they want to participate in this giveaway, tell them that they have to sign up on your website. It really helps measure the performance of that direct mail marketing campaign. Plus it utilizes your website to generate opt-ins and really generate some leads. Now let's talk about reason number 3 as to why your website is not generating any leads. And that probably boils down to the fact that your website isn't optimized for conversion. Just because you have, a contact page with a form or maybe your telephone number across the header doesn't automatically mean people are gonna be contacting you or opting in on your website. There are several different strategies to help optimize your website for conversion, and I'm gonna run through just 3 quick ideas now. Number 1 is making sure that your landing page is relevant to your ad. And what do I mean by that? If we can talk about my previous example of that direct mail marketing campaign with giving away, an Amazon Alexa, you're gonna wanna make sure that the landing page that they visit is strictly about that Alexa giveaway. So for example, you're gonna wanna maybe make a landing page called www.johnsmith.com/giveaway and make all of the information, images, and copy strictly about this giveaway. Reduce the friction and make it easy for people to opt in. Idea number 2 is pop-ups. Now I know pop-ups do not get a fair shake, but the idea is with pop-ups to use them strategically. Let's say a visitor visits your website and they're reading a blog post. It would make sense to have the trigger for the pop-up maybe occur when someone's done reading through an entire blog post, and that pop-up can say, hey, do you want to learn more or get notified about our additional topics? Opt into our newsletter. Or better yet, if someone's perusing properties on your website, maybe they look at 2 or 3 pages, add a pop-up that says, hey, if you want to view more pages about properties, why don't you opt in and set up an account with us? That way you'll immediately be notified. Idea number 3 would be to utilize leaderboards. Now, what exactly are leaderboards? The easiest way to describe them is that they would be the banner across the top of a website, typically above the navigation. And leaderboards are effective simply because you can see them on every page of the website. So if you're promoting a specific campaign or strategy, you can utilize this leaderboard to really get people to opt in and to generate leads. Now, I do want to cover 2 quick things before we wrap up. Number 1 is that your website is not done after launch. It's a common misconception, but that is actually the designation of your starting point. And from there, it's a marathon of you constantly iterating your website to try to both grow and improve it to make sure that you're getting optimal conversions whenever you're running any type of campaign. And number 2 is that, typically they say that it's typically a 3 to 5% conversion rate. So what does that mean? So that means for every 100 visitors you get to your website, you can look to try to convert at least 3 to 5 of them. Now, using the math, using Google Analytics, and understanding your traffic, if you're getting 100 visitors a day and you're not converting at least 3 of them, you absolutely have a problem. So, watch back and look back at the points discussed in this video to really figure out where that leak in your sales funnel or your marketing funnel or your website funnel for that matter is. Anyways, I hope you found this video valuable, and if you did, please hit that like button and drop a comment below. We really appreciate it. And also make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as the bell icon just so that you get notified for any new videos that we're posting. Appreciate your time and thanks for watching again, and we'll see you on the next video.